listening to all these talks today, and how many of you realize that we're talking a lot about adoption, right? And then we saw some projects, but I'm glad that now this adoption topic has come into the mainstream discussion. And I think this is a very natural path of anything. So normally we have a first buyer, second buyer, 100 buyers, right? Million buyer, and then that goes on, and then we talk about like what is next. So in this 20 minutes of time, by the way, I'm Romex. I'm from ZD, and we are like a 9 years old exchange. So I will also ask our all panelists to first introduce yourself, and then although it's a very big topic, that how we have the mass adoption of digital currency. This is a huge topic. Maybe we can talk days and months. But let's try to focus on from the payment side. Although I know like payment is a big industry in itself. So I will start with, please can you introduce yourself and talk about your idea on the mass adoption of digital currency.
My name is Peter from CEO Romex International. We are a crypto exchange platform and a training center out of Estonia, and we are sitting up around the world right now. My background is mechanical engineering, finance, regulatory. I was a regulator till less than a year ago. Insurance, this is where my expertise are coming, seeing different countries, jurisdictions that has been there, understanding the setup of financial, firewalls that have been set up from different countries because of political reasons, geographical coverages, currency restrictions, and accommodations that will come with that. At the same time is the rating for the investments, the investment choices which are available, and the trustworthy of it in those jurisdictions. If we take a look at what blockchain is bringing to the world today, it's numerous and endless applications that you can be putting on. Taking a look at the United Arab Emirates, we have the first Ministry of Artificial Intelligence. That means the adaptation of blockchain that's coming. Although the blockchain actually came out with a cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin to have all the credit for that. But today we see the communication between the banks, governments, having the security of this communication, the transactions that is happening. So the blockchain is playing a key role in that one, and a lot of countries are adapting with it. Nevertheless, the simultaneously with that one, the crypto is growing also with that, which is providing solutions, financial solutions, investment solutions, capital raise, business finance, working capital, whatever you need, you can name it. Today, the cryptocurrency is providing that one, and it's inevitable that we need to get this accepted today rather than tomorrow. We have seen lately His Highness Sheikh Rashid has declared for the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, which is VARA. And this is one of the first regulatory authorities in the world.
Yeah.
And if we take a look at what has previously been done in the past 2-3 years from regulators, ADGM, the IFC, DMCC, Dubai World Trade Center, all of them are licensing blockchain-based for crypto trading to have these solutions, from propriety to IT innovation company to advisory firms.
Sorry, let the panelists just introduce yourself and talk about your work in a very brief. Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Vytautas. I'm coming from both digital currency as well as payments background. In 2013, with my co-founders, we founded the digital currency exchange, Spectracoin, and we always saw that to get like a fiat lag, to have like a traditional financial lag is important for the digital currencies, because our perception was that digital currency is a brilliant way to pay online. and it's like the currency for the internet. Let's say when you're going to US, you're getting US dollars, when you're going to UK, you're getting pounds, and when you're going to online to internet, you need internet money, which is essentially the digital currencies like Bitcoin. But you always need to have liquidity, and liquidity and the link to the fiat currency, so that's why the payment side is important. And even in our business history it happened, but in 2017 we made a spin-off, which is now called Bankera, to have like kind of what we call it a fiat node, but in general it's just like a payment service provider to serve the digital currency businesses to issue the cards, to open accounts, and we are trying to still build our business on the essence that the digital currencies are used for payments and they have to be used for payments.
Okay, thank you. Sunil.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Sunil Rajan. I'm the co-founder of Epoch Pay, and we are a digital receipts platform. And what we do is we aggregate physical asset receipts as well as digital asset receipts like NFTs into one platform. And by doing so, we're looking to be more of an aggregation provider, working with traditional payment platforms like Square or Stripe or Shopify, in addition to digital asset providers at the same time. Probably one of the unique things that we try to do is also work and focus into sustainability, and we look to offset a lot of the mining impact that takes place with digital assets, along with the carbon offsets that takes place with physical assets by planting trees. So we're proud to say that today we planted 100,000 trees globally as part of our sustainability efforts at the same time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sunil. Yeah, Victoria.
Hi, my name is Victoria Shortes. I'm the founder of PSP Angels. We are a payment consulting company. We are not payment providers, but we are the ones who are making sense of the payment world for the high-risk clients. So if anyone has an online business here and ever tried to open a merchant account or a bank account and got rejected, then you understand what is the pain that all our clients are going through. So instead of you going through all the providers and try to apply for bank accounts and try to figure out why you got rejected and try to understand how to optimize your payments, where the money comes from, how much, how often, what currency, what is the latest on the market that your competition is using, come to us, because that's what we are specialized at. We are asking all these questions on behalf of you. Of course, we are working with different higher risk verticals, which includes obviously blockchain projects, startup companies, anything which has anything to do with crypto related. So instead of wasting time and trying to figure out this, we are the ones who are providing the so-called market intelligence for this payment industry, which in my opinion, it is an industry on its own. And navigating in this maze, it's sometimes a proper thing. So that's what we are doing.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Mudashir.
Yes, I'm Mudashir from AIBC. So AIBC essentially is a crypto asset custody and payment solution provider. So we are mainly focused on businesses where we provide B2B payment solutions as well as asset custody. So we have an online gateway called HPay. We also have a physical payment gateway called the HPOS system, which allows businesses to collect payments in crypto. The settlement, of course, can be in fiat or crypto depending on the choice. And alongside that, we also have the Hyper ATM and the Hyper Card, which allows users to pay through crypto. Again, from the back end, we can switch it to fiat for merchants who do not want to accept crypto. So ideally, what we're trying to do is we're trying to create an ecosystem where we provide end-to-end payment solutions for both the businesses to accept crypto as well as the users to pay crypto. So ideally, we're trying to create a mass adoption. Globally, we support all of our services are supported global. We work with large institutions such as Visa, MasterCard, and so many other partners that help us get into the global distribution market, helping the mass adoption for payments and crypto.
Okay, thank you. I think that just gives a glimpse of the participants we have, and from the participants you can see there are a different plumbing, right? There is a different plumbing. Actually, if you think about a mass adoption of digital currency, actually cannot be just done by one party. That's like, because it's like we have to. If it's like just simplifying this issue in another term, is like Now I just checked the data is around, let's say, 300 million users, right? Like last year. And with the current growth, many people believe that 2020 here is the year by the end of this year, probably will cross 1 billion crypto users, digital currency users. Okay, so it's like organically it's going, but just like any other industry faces, the question is, where are these users coming from, right? If we have to, build this pie bigger, making more people come to this one, so where are they coming from? Which industry they are coming from, or what kind of application or the use case will drive those people to coming into the mainstream? So, who wants to take this? Sunil or Victoria?
I can reply from my experience because we are working with different high-risk verticals. So every target market for every vertical is different. So when we are talking about, for example, the early adopters of anything blockchain related, obviously those guys are more tech savvy. But when we are talking about, for example, investment firms that we are helping also, those target audience could be a bit more, not that tech savvy, for example. So the mass adoption for using different digital assets, it is indeed lies in who is the target market for those kind of verticals. And all these type of verticals need to provide a solution for their clients. So just because I'm an online business and I'm selling whatever shoes, I cannot force my clients to use digital assets. I have to help them to understand how to open a wallet. And many verticals don't even want to get there because that's not what their target audience is. So yes, replying to your question, mass adoption, it is based on the payment service providers as well as the verticals who are using these payment services.
Okay, yeah. It's a really good point because we work very closely with the traditional retail merchants. And one of the things that we began to observe is that as much as a merchant is willing to accept and willing to use some type of digital currency as payment, of course they're normally restricted by the payment infrastructure. And in many ways what we're seeing though is an evolution within the payments structure itself. So in the same way that we have a Web 3.0, there's a Payment 4.0, where you're seeing the increase of social commerce, open banking, API integrations. And I think what we're seeing and a move towards is a trend of a convergence between a Web 3.0 and a Payment 4.0 with the traditional payment providers. And that's taking place right now. And you can see that with Square, recently rebranded as Block. You see that with blockchain.com that selected Stripe as their payment platform going forward. So I think there's already a transition taking place with the traditional payment providers in being able to accommodate that. So,
I think that's a very interesting thing.
Romex, one point you have not touched,
please.
which is very important point also.
Please.
Why the cryptocurrency is being adapted and the masses are going with that? That's a very important question. Just to add on what the colleagues have said, they've touched on the base of the choice.